Hello everybody, it's Friday. This is the day we clean out our purse with Fly Lady. We clean out our car or our vehicle. If we have a gym bag, that's a good day to clean that out. Diaper bag, any other bag that you might carry around with you during the week if you are working or going to a gym or whatever is going on with you. Also, I want to talk to you today about something very, very important. A few weeks ago, I did a video talking about your morning routine and how very important a morning and an evening routine are. Now, if you are a stay-at-home mom, an afternoon routine may also be important for you, but I think what I would start with is the morning routine, get that down, and then start an evening routine. I have found in my own life that getting these two routines down pat, having them down on a piece of paper, marking them off every day is what really keeps me going. I don't necessarily have to make plans way in advance for what I'm gonna do on certain days of the week or anything like that. But if I can just have my morning routine in front of me in the morning and my evening routine in front of me in the evening, that really just keeps me on task, keeps me going. And I don't put the zone work on there, but of course you could, if you wanted to put 15 minutes zone work on the morning or the evening, you could do that. I do put swish and swipe down. That's the quick bathroom clean, the quick clean in the bathroom where you just very quickly go over your bathroom, your toilet, and your the swish is the toilet and the swipe is cleaning down your vanity. If you're given your mirror swipe, if you would like. So I do have that written down on there. I do have laundry written down. Diane in Denmark calls laundry LOL, so it makes it kind of funny. LOL, load of laundry. So I have mine written down LOL, so it's kind of like, it's almost like it's a joke. But you don't have to do laundry every single day. And it's all going to depend on your circumstances and how you want to do things. You don't have to do swish and swipe every single day. I've mentioned that I tend to do my bathroom. I've actually, this whole month of July is swish and swipe month. So most of this month, I've actually done my bathroom every day or definitely every other day. My husband's, I just tend to do his once a week. His bathroom really doesn't get that dirty. We don't have a lot of guests coming in here. Even when we did have guests coming, we're really not now with all the COVID stuff. So it's not like we have a lot of people coming in or actually worry about what's going on with the bathroom. Obviously, if I knew people were coming in, I would run in and clean his bathroom quickly. But we don't have that going on, so his doesn't have to be perfect. He's very clean. He's pretty particular about things. So when I go on there, it doesn't look terrible. So I don't really worry about it. But I do have these things written down on my list. So really quickly, and this has been chewed on by my cat, and so this is all wrinkled and tacky looking. But this is my evening list. You can see it's quite lengthy, and it actually takes me a while to do this. Ideally, your evening and your morning and your evening routine would be short and quick and to the point. I don't know why mine's so long, but I do take supplements. I do have to deal with my pets. I have lots of pets. I have on here, to remind me to give them medications or supplements. So, some of that is just pet stuff. And so you may not have all that to deal with, but if you have children, you have to remember, they have to have bath time. They have to have, if you read them a story, if they're that age, or if they're older and you have to get them off the computer and, push them toward the bathroom so they can shower or brush their teeth or whatever it is. We all have responsibilities and we all have kids or pets or somebody that we're responsible for. And if it's just that you're responsible for you still have tasks that have to be done before you can go to bed. So that's all this is. Evening routine. Let's get moving so we can get on to bed. And so I mentioned in my last video, because of quarantine, I'm not working quite as much as I used to. I am sleeping more than ever. So really I try to be in bed by 11. Spencer doesn't get up until 7. He doesn't have to be at work super early. And of course he's a man, he rolls out of bed, eats breakfast, and he goes to work. So unlike me, it takes me a while to get going. But so we just kind of sleep in on his schedule unless I have to get up early and go to work. So we're getting lots of sleep. So the idea with the evening schedule is to, once you eat dinner, get your schedule moving, and so then you can have time to sit down and relax and rest, put your feet up, or whatever it is that you need to be doing. I'm not much of a person that sits and relaxes and does that. I do it some, but usually if I'm going to sit and relax, I'll go outside with my iPad and sit on the back porch and maybe text some friends, or, you know, something like that, use Messenger, something like that's my relaxation time. So it's not like I, you know, really do anything special during my relaxation time, but I do like to text my friends and keep in touch. All right, so we're just gonna go through my evening routine just to give you an idea. Some of my stuff is gonna be super picky. It's not gonna relate to you. I'm just gonna kind of tell you what I do. So the first thing I do obviously after we've eaten dinner, is I go ahead and clean up the dinner dishes. Now, sometimes I don't feel like doing that the minute we get finished, and so they might be sitting in the sink with, you know, soaking in some water. Ideally, you would just go ahead and deal with it. You know, sometimes we do procrastinate, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend like every time I get up from the dinner table and rush over to the sink and deal with this, because I don't. But just, you know, we're moving toward bedtime. So we're, the idea is not to wait till 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night, and oh, we got to do the dishes, right? Or we got to fill the dishwasher and load it and get it started or whatever. Okay, so my first thing is to clean up the dinner dishes, and Spencer's responsible to put his stuff into the dishwasher. And then I try every night to wipe down my counters and my stovetop. Now, if I do not feel like it, it seems like last night, I just don't think I felt like it. I'd had a dentist appointment. I was having some pain from that, and it wasn't terrible, but I just downright didn't feel like doing it. And I'm not going to die one way or the other if the counters get 100% cleaned off, or if they don't get 100% cleaned off, right? So this morning I felt more like doing it. My tooth had pretty much quit hurting by 9 o'clock this morning, so I wiped my counters down. And when I talk about wiping them down, I am not getting I'm not doing some serious, you know, disinfectant spray cleaner. I literally get a paper towel. I have those select a size paper towel, so it's a very small paper towel, and then it's, you know, it's only like this, and then I half it, and I dampen it with water. I put a drop or two of dishwashing liquid on it, and that is what I wipe my countertops down with. So when I say I'm cleaning them down or I'm wiping them, I'm not going to tons of trouble. It's not a big deal, and then I just throw all that in the trash. So I'll use several. I'll use, you know, one over here close to the, there's a small counter space close to the refrigerator. And then as we go down here, it's all, whoops, hitting stuff. There's a larger counter space down here. And then across the way is the stove and the oven and the microwave. And we have a toaster that sits out. I don't like to put everything away, because then you gotta, you know, drag it back out. We don't use the toaster every day. I could probably put it away, but it just seems like a lot of trouble to keep in, you know, in the drawer and out of the drawer. So I just leave it out. So I'll wipe the toaster off and the microwave off. I might go ahead and wipe inside the microwave, but that only takes me a few minutes. I'm not cleaning in the kitchen for an hour. Okay, so we need to realize these things can be ticked off very quickly. You don't need to focus in on that. You know, this isn't kitchen zone week. This is just a quick wipe down of the counters. And if you don't feel like you have to wipe your counters down every day, then don't do it. I clean for many people, or I have cleaned for many people over the years, and they were not wiping their counters down every day, and they have lived to talk about it. So it's sort of how you want to do it. And I've been very honest about, we have cats. They are on everything. I'm not going to sit here and pretend they aren't. And so I do like to wipe mine down, mostly because of the cats. It's not even so much crumbs. It's more cats, little cat feet on my counters. Okay, so that's my first thing. Clean up the dinner dishes, wipe down the counter and stove top. Okay, if I'm going to work the next day, then I go ahead and make my lunch, because I don't go out to eat. I make a lunch and take it with me in a little cooler bag. Okay, so that's my next thing that I do. And then I have things written down, like for instance, this is gonna sound picky, but I won't remember it if I don't write it down. So I take my CBD oil before, you know, at nighttime. So I have that written down, CBD oil, and then I just cross it off. It's in this plastic, so then you can cross off with one of those dry erase markers. I have all different colors, and every day I pick a color, and so it's been orange lately. My colors are starting to run out. I don't just love orange, but that's the color I'm using right now. Okay, so I take my CBD oil at night. I have some vitamins and some medications that I take at night. So I've got vitamins and meds written down. I have this compounded nasal stuff that I take every night. I have that written down. See, this way I don't ever forget it. My doctor, I think, thinks it's really funny because she'll say, so how often are you using the nasal? It's a compounded nasal rinse because I was so prone to sinus infections. And she'll say, well, how often are you doing that? And I'm like, twice a day. And she's like, really? You still do that twice a day? Yes. You know why? Because it's written down on this list. So it's written down in the morning and it's written down in the evening. So obviously, if you don't have a nasal problem, you don't need to write that down. And maybe you don't take vitamins at night, or maybe you don't have meds at night. So you only need to write down what your thing is. Pick your list and write your stuff down. And I have down here Walk Ranger, and like I just walked Ranger for the second time today about an hour ago. So I almost never walk him 3 times. Sometimes I do if I just feel like taking him out again. But generally I walk him in the morning and at least either afternoon or evening. So I can actually go ahead and cross that off because I'm done. I'm not walking him again. Exercise, I have not exercised today except for walking him. So that is something I try to do it earlier in the day, and so now it's 4 in the afternoon. I still haven't done it, so that's bad. And I only exercise for a few minutes. There's 2 wonderful channels I love. One is called, if you just want a really quick workout, Mad Fit, MADFIT. It's all run together, one word. She's on YouTube. It's all free. She almost never uses equipment, and if she does, it's usually free weights. So basically what you need for her workout is a mat and some free weights, and most of the time I don't even need weights. And she does workouts to music. Some of the music I don't really care for. Some of the, the modern music, it's not really my thing, but it's like a 3-minute and 50-second workout. And it's cardio, and it's like all body. What could be better than a 4-minute workout? And then how embarrassing is it that you go through the day and you go, I never did exercise. It's 4 minutes, okay? I did one yesterday that was a little bit more intense. It was a cardio all over, and it was like 12 minutes, and I thought I was gonna die before it was over. She's really, really good. She's very thorough in her 4 minutes, and then the 12 minutes is super thorough. There's another lady, if you really wanna be in pain, Blogilates, like Pilates, but it's blog, BLOGILATES. So you just run blog and sort of like Pilates, Blogilates together, all one word, okay? She also has short workouts, but she will like focus on one area. So like lately she's been on abs. Abs are not my favorite, so I've been skipping her and doing Mad Fit. But her arm workouts are killer. Her leg workouts are killer. If you want to just focus in on one area of your body and only work for maybe, I think usually hers are 10 minutes. 10 minutes to really focus in on one part of your body. Anybody has 10 minutes. I have people say to me, I don't have time to work out. You have 3 minutes and 50 seconds, okay? So it's almost 4 minutes. You have a 4-minute span of time here. I can't even sit here and pretend like I don't have 4 minutes. I don't do it, maybe, but it's not that I don't have time. Okay, so let's just all get real. We all have time. There's not one of us that doesn't have 4 minutes somewhere in the day, okay? We fool around on social media more than 4 minutes a day. I know I do, okay? Okay, so anyway, moving off the exercise, those are my main 2 that I love. Mad Fit is one, and Blogilates is the other. Both are on YouTube, both are free, and Blogilates has quite an extensive website too. She actually has a whole, every day of every month, she has a whole workout scenario. If you wanted to do 45 minutes with her, you could, from warm up to cool down, you could do that. She has it all laid out every day if that's something that you want to do. I don't do that. I just do like the 4 to 10 minute workouts. Okay, and then I walk him twice, which is like 20 minutes both times. Okay. I have litter boxes on here because obviously I have cats, and I think we have about 6 litter boxes. So it takes me a while to go room to room to room to do the litter boxes. I take a shower. Now I've already showered today, so I could mark that off actually for already. We have lights that we turn on outdoors, and then in my morning routine, I have them where I turn them off. So lights on about 8:30 at night right now because it's summertime right now. Okay, my cats have fountains. So I have my cat fountains on here so I can at least go and check them and make sure they're pretty full. If they're starting to be empty, it messes the motor up. So I have 3 of those. My cats love them. They don't even have a water, well, they do have a water bowl. Most of them don't use the water bowl, and Ranger uses the fountains too. He hates cats, but he'll use the cat fountains. So I have cat fountains on here, so I'll remember to do that. Obviously, if you don't have cats or don't have fountains, you don't need that. I have my LOL, which is my load of laundry on here. Now, I've already done my LOL for today. I washed my husband's work clothes today, and I dried them, and they are all folded and ready to go back where they belong. So I've done all of it, except I haven't put them away yet. I have on here feed pets, and that's not just the regular food. I give them canned food at night. So that is, that's on here to cross off, feed pets. And also I make sure, you know, that everybody's got dry food for the night. Swish and swipe. I do my swish and swipe at night. I don't know what it is with me in the morning. I really don't feel like cleaning in the morning. So I clean my kitchen at night. Sometimes I might wipe it down in the mornings again if I feel like it's dirty again. But my swish and swipe, everybody else teaches it in the daytime. I'm not going to tell you daytime or nighttime. I'm just going to tell you I do it at night. It doesn't make any sense to me to do it in the daytime. I don't feel like it. If I do it at night, when I get up in the morning, it's clean. So it's kind of like, well, I do it in the morning. I can do it at night before bed. So, you know, like brush your teeth, brush, floss, wash your face. You know, at that point, I've water's everywhere anyway because I've washed my face. So why not just go ahead and wipe everything down? So it doesn't, and then of course I do that again in the morning, and then I just dry it. So anyway, you can do it either way, swish and swipe, either in the morning or in the evening. For me, it's just simpler in the evening. So that's one reason my list is longer in the evening, because the mornings, I don't move that fast in the morning. If I'm home, I like to just kind of relax and not full speed ahead. And then if I have to go somewhere, I have to focus on getting ready to go somewhere. Or if I have to go to work, I have to really focus on, you know, getting out the door. Okay, and then I have, this is just really picky stuff. I have a mouthpiece that I sleep with, and I have to clean that. So, I mean, I could clean it in the daytime when I take it out. I just choose to clean it right before bed. So I just, you know, soapy water right before bed. I mark that off. And then I have on here, wash my face, brush my teeth, floss. Obviously, we all know we have to wash our face, brush our teeth, and floss before bed. But this way, I just mark everything off. I know it sounds all really super picky, but this is the only way. My mind doesn't work where I can just remember. I will be wandering all over the house thinking, what am I supposed to be doing next? So this gets me focused on what room do I need to be in. Okay, I need to go in my bathroom and wash my face, brush my teeth, you know, do all the nighttime stuff and get everything done in the bathroom, wipe it down, wipe my sink out, switch the toilet. It's all ready to go. And the next morning, everything's nice and clean. And that's also a good time if you've got stuff sitting out on your countertops and you've got a place for it underneath there or in a cabinet somewhere. You can go ahead before your swish and swipe and get everything put away so you're not having to move so much stuff. It's really nice to have, in fact, I meant to bring some containers in here and show you. I've started doing some container things in my bathroom, containing a few things. I actually bought some new stuff to contain some stuff in a closet. I've never been one to run out and buy containers. However, they do have right now at my Dollar Tree, they have some really nice containers that are, of course, they're all $1. And hey, if they tear up, who cares? The only problem is sometimes the colors are a little, you know, everybody really likes gray right now. So they do usually have white. I don't really see a lot of gray there. I don't really like gray, so I don't really care about gray containers, but most people who watch designer shows are doing gray walls and gray this and gray that, and they really like gray containers. So if you want those, you're gonna have to pay a little bit more and probably go to Walmart or to Target. I've seen some people do YouTubes with the gray containers, but they're just gonna cost you more. I haven't really seen the gray at the Dollar Tree. I bought some very pretty blue ones. Blue's my favorite color, so I had no problem. All of mine are pretty much blue, and then if that didn't work, I could get some white ones. So I'm not too worried about the whole gray thing. I'm not really into the whole decorator thing that everyone else is doing. I kind of just do my own thing. So, but I know that's everybody I watch pretty much uses the gray containers. So, okay, and then at the very bottom, do the pets need meds? And then I have their little initials out here. So my cat Cricket has medication right before bed. This way I can cross through her initial. Yes, I gave her medicine. I don't have to wonder, did I give it to her? And I've got Ranger on here. He's taking a supplement, and so I cross through him, and then I'm done. and then I can go to bed. So yes, it's a very long, I'm sure this has probably been boring because I went through all these little picky steps that I do before bed. It is long, it is a lot of stuff, but a lot of it has to do with my pets, and some of it doesn't have to be done every single day. Some of my pets don't have to have a supplement every day. I don't have to fill those fountains every single day. So I do clean those out pretty, every 3 days at the least. I clean their fountains out just to make sure they have nice fresh water, but they all have filters in them. So, no one has ever died here from drinking out of those fountains. So it's all good. They're doing good. So anyway, I hope this has helped you. Again, it's just plain white paper. You could get lined paper if you want to. Get these little, you can put this in a notebook if you want to. Mine's just loose, but it does have little notebook things, and you just have these little page protectors at Walmart, and you just get the dry erase markers and you just cross through there. And then when you're done, mine have an eraser on the end. I have the one that already has the eraser on it, and I just turn it on the end and erase for the next day. That's all you do, and that way you've got your morning routine down and your evening routine. And like I said, if you happen to be either a work-at-home person or a stay-at-home mom, you can do an afternoon routine as well if that applies to you, okay? I just do the morning and the evening. I've thought about doing afternoon, but I haven't really come up with what I could do. I could probably do the cat's canned food in the afternoon. That would keep me from having to deal with those dishes, because I actually put it on dishes that had to be cleaned afterwards. So I could probably do that. I could probably, like today I walked Ranger in the afternoon, but sometimes it's too hot, so I couldn't always mark that off in the afternoon. There are some things I could shift around, definitely. I could do medicine in the afternoon. Some of these things could be done at a different time of day. But, sometimes when I'm here in the afternoon, I'd rather be doing something else. So you kind of just have to weigh your schedule, how you want to do it. But I really fully believe in a morning and an evening routine. It really has helped me more than anything else I've done with Fly Lady. I've only been doing this, I don't even think it's been a year. It's probably only been it might have been a year, but maybe 9 or 10 months. And it's just really revolutionized my life. I very much believe in it. Hope you guys are doing well. Y'all have a great weekend. And let's see, we just did zone 4, which was the bedroom. So we'll be into zone 5, which I'm not going to remember what zone 5 is. But it might be, is it the front porch? Is it the den? The den in the front porch? I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. All right, you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm going a little bit over. Hope it was well explained and you can understand it and it wasn't too long. Love you guys. Bye-bye.